I'm elated right now, man. What you want to ask me? Because I'm going crazy.
Your son not only showed up, your son's the MVP. What did you think of your son's performance this week?
You know what? Out of everything else, I'm telling you, I expect him to do stuff like this to show up in big moments. He lived for this. He won 4 straight state championship titles. He was a big part of everything that they did there. He's always been a guy that stays in the gym. He loves playing the game of basketball. He puts everything he has into it. So I don't expect nothing less but to show up when it's time to show up.
You cast a big shadow. You played in the NBA.
I don't cast a shadow. He's making his own. He's in his own footsteps. His name is Jaelen House, and don't forget it.
He's going to the NCAA tournament. You going to be there?
For sure. I gotta call NBC and say, hey, I gotta miss some time. I can't work today. Can I get some PTO?
Hey, first things first, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is first tournament, right? I know the other night you said you guys thought you were in, and then I look at all the bracketologists the next day. You guys aren't in. Coming into today, there's even some.
No questions anymore.
Was that the mindset today? I mean, I guess it was the mindset all week, really, right? Like
I said before, we wasn't going home early. We're gonna be here till Sunday. We wasn't coming back empty-handed.
What was it like out there, feeding off again? I know this isn't new to you, but feeding off a crowd in a game that mattered, really for the first time since high school, really.
I mean, it felt great just being out there, playing my game, being myself, and the chips just fell how they were supposed to today.
All right, so I talked to your dad after the game. Very excited. People see where some of this comes from.
Yeah.
I got about halfway through a sentence asking him something about, Jaelen growing up, and before I even got to asking, being the dad of a good basketball player or anything like that. He stopped me and said his name is Jaelen House. Made very clear that there ain't no shadow that you're in. You're making your own path, and you're going to an NCAA tournament.
Yes,
Dad never went to one.
I know. You've been to the NIT. We both did that, yeah. But now I'm going to the tournament.
How does that feel? You're gonna be able to have you'll have that on him forever.
He has the NBA championship, so I can't really do too much.
You got a little.
I can't really do too much.
You might have gained a little ground. You guys not only won today, but in 4 games, you guys trailed for a total of 2 or 3 minutes this entire tournament. You guys are the first team to do 4 games in 4 days. Part of me wants to ask why you guys kind of made it so hard on yourself, and maybe you didn't win some of the games down the stretch. Really, the Air Force game. And the other part of me is it almost seems like this was the right way to do it for you guys.
Everything happens for a reason. I feel like, man. The chips didn't fall the right way in the regular season, but they did tonight. So, I mean, all I could do is thank God. He did this for us.
Don comes down sick. Not a good time for a starter to go down. Mash starts hitting shots from the beginning. You had the game you had. And then at the end, some freshmen stepping up. You guys got this from everybody. It wasn't just you and Mash like it was 2 years ago.
Yep.
How much has the growth of this team and the depth of this team helped?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you got freshmen playing like that. I mean, how can you lose if they're playing like that in crunch time at that? I mean, I remember when I was a freshman, I really wasn't playing much. So True to not be in the game and then come in the game and give us those big minutes help. And especially JT, he's been a dog all season. I feel like he should have been the freshman of the year by himself.
All right, last one from you. You guys got some more basketball to play.
Hell yeah.
What's next for you guys?
Let's keep winning. Let's try to bring an NCAA championship back to Albuquerque.